What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the DC Comics Suicide Squad, the Toys R Us exclusive Joker figure. Now here we do have Joker in the packaging. You can see that he does come with special add-on pieces for the Ultimate Croc, and we'll get more into that in a little bit. He does come with his gun, and right behind here is a little knife, although it's kind of hard to make that out. We do have Joker in the packaging, standard DC Multiverse packaging with Jared Leto's Joker here on the side. It does say Suicide Squad. On the back, no read-up of Joker, just says Suicide Squad and has a picture of Jared Leto as the Joker again. And as you can see on the back, this is the Ultimate Killer Croc figure. He is wearing his jacket. He has the jacket arms, then the wrist wrap on his hands. Other figures of this line include Harley Quinn, Joker, Harley Quinn, Joker, Katana, and Harley Quinn. I can't make this up. There are 3 Harleys in this series. This is a standard release Harley. This is the Toys R Us exclusive Harley, and this is the Amazon exclusive Harley, and we'll get more onto that in a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get this guy out of the packaging, and then we'll go on to the rest of the review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have Joker posing out of the packaging. Before we get on to the figure himself, let's actually go on to the Collect and Connect piece of Killer Croc that he comes with. He does come with both arms of the jacket Killer Croc. Now, if you saw my Harley Quinn review, who only came with a jacket, the actual jacket, you really can't do much with this yet, because as you can see, the arms don't attach into anything, so that's a little unfortunate. However, if you do have the Deadshot Killer Croc, which we have right here, you can actually take his hand off and attach it to the Jacket Croc. So that's something interesting to point out, that you can pop the hand off and attach it to the Jacket Killer Croc. So maybe you do get the option to make your own Killer Croc, who knows. But moving those off to the side, let's actually get a good 360 of Joker. Say what you will about the character design. I am actually a fan of this design, honestly. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because it's new. It's something we haven't really seen before. So I'm really digging it. I know there's a lot of people that say otherwise, but like I said, I'm really digging this design for Joker. He's a really snazzy dresser. But anyway, let's actually go on to his accessories. He does come with his knife. In the packaging, when I first got him, I thought it was another gun, and there's a stupid bug on my studio. I actually thought this was another gun, but it turned out to be his knife. And then we do get his pistol, which fits pretty good in his hand. It is warped out of packaging. Let's actually zoom in so you guys can see this. A little more. Okay, we do get his knife, which has some detail on it, but no paint. That's a little unfortunate. And then his gun, which does have paint on it. You can see the handle is painted. It does have the Joker in gold and then a gold stripe on it. Really nice gun. It actually suits this Joker, so you get no complaints from me. Now moving the camera out, because I know there's one thing everybody wants to see, and that's how Joker looks next to Batman, so we can put Joker here and bring out Batman. As you can see, they scale pretty well to each other. I don't know how tall Jared Leto is, but I know Ben Affleck is like 6'2", I believe, 6'3" maybe. So pretty good size representation here for Batman and Joker, and I don't know, I really do like the way they look together, so maybe this look will grow on me, who knows. Maybe I'll end up hating it more, but like I said, we'll see. I will point out that just like Lex Luthor, there is something seriously wrong with his torso, and if you do not believe me, if you can look in there, you can see where his upper torso meets his lower torso. That is this whole section right here. That is his lower torso. If you don't believe me, let's actually raise the jacket up a little. That is a huge pelvis region. I don't know why it's so big or so long. It makes him look out of proportion. Like, his legs look stumpy. Like, just looking at him like this, he looks okay with me covering his legs, but then you get to his legs and he looks stumpy. His torso is like that long, with his pelvis being a good third of his torso. That's not the way it should be. But overall, still nice figure, nice looking figure if you can get past the torso. Like I said, from his waist up, he looks good, but then from the waist down, Mattel keeps using these legs. These legs need to die. Get rid of them. I don't care what they do with these legs, but stop using them on figures, especially these arms. They're severely outdated. Let's actually go into some of the details on Joker before I get more ranting about how the mold should die. I think the camera's too close. And we do have a picture of the Joker here. It does say damage on his forehead. We have a star there. That's supposed to be a J, although it's really hard to make out on the figure. I don't know what they could have done different, but that does not look like a J. I know his forehead seems incredibly huge, and that's another problem I have with this figure, is that the forehead is like gigantic. It shouldn't be that big. I think if his hairline was a little lower and his forehead wasn't as big, I wouldn't have much of a problem with this head, but from the side it looks okay, but from the front his forehead just looks ridiculous. Moving on to his torso, he does have the tattoos as you would expect. You can see all the ha 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 ha, over here the jester, and then the Joker on his stomach. And then he does have another tattoo. Yeah, you can see right up there he does have the mouth tattoo. No tattoos on his arms because, you know, he is wearing the jacket, but you can see the tattoo on his hand. I don't know if he has any tattoos on this hand. I'm going to have to go back and double check. But then black pants. Like, the jacket is this really nice silver color, but then you get to his pants and they're just flat. And the shoes, nothing to be excited about. Like I said, they could have done so much more with this figure, but they didn't, so that's a little unfortunate. Moving on to his articulation, Joker does have a ball-jointed head. You can look up, down, left and right. Can't really tilt his head too much. Arms on a ball joint go out to about that far. Do a full 360. The jacket is a floating piece, so you don't have to worry about that being fixed to his body. Swivels at the bicep, single jointed in the elbow. He spins at the wrist, although it's really tight because of the way the cuffs are sculpted. And it's the same for both arms. He does have an ab crunch, although because how thick the jacket is, it's virtually useless. Waist swivel, legs go forward and back. They go out. Spin at the thigh, single jointed at the knee, and have a single hinge in the foot, but you get virtually no movement there, so that's unfortunate. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get Joker posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review, so sit tight everyone. So here we have Joker posed for my final thoughts. Overall, really decent figure, not the greatest figure in the world. He really suffers from a lack of new sculpt that Mattel just refuses to make. He is using this very old sleeves and lower torso that we've seen on so many suited figures that it just doesn't work. Like, the swivel should be right here in the elbow, not here at the bicep, cutting the articulation off. This mold just needs to go away. Like, give us a new suit mold, because that's unacceptable. Like, really, this is like Movie Masters. And it's even worse because, like I said, the pelvis is like that big. No reason it should be that big. But like I said, decent figure. Complaints aside, he does look nice next to Batman and next to Harley Quinn, which if we can bring Harley out really fast, you can see what they look like together. Match made in heaven. We have Joker and Harley. moving Harley off camera. If you're looking for this particular Joker, you're going to have to look for him at Toys R Us. Suit Joker is exclusive to Toys R Us, just like Jacket Harley. And they do come with pieces for the Ultimate Killer Croc, as you can see. Joker does come with both arms, which is actually a good thing. If you're lucky enough to find him, I do recommend you pick him up, especially if you're looking for the Killer Croc figure, because, you know, Jacket Killer Croc is what we appear to see more in the movie, so you're going to want your Jacket Killer Croc. Like I said, you're going to find him at Toys R Us. He runs you about $19.99, which comes out to $21.40 something with tax, which is pretty decent. That's what you're paying for most figures these days. So if you're a fan of this design, fan of the character, I really recommend you pick him up. And this is King of Dragons 5000 saying, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, tell me what you think of Jared Leto's Joker. Tell me what you think of the review. Is he worth it? Do you think he's not? You know, let me know down in the comments. And while you're at it, don't forget to check out all my other action figure reviews. I try to post something new every week. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone.